张艺文表示，大哥早。张艺文表示，请问禁区单打转身是用右类比吗？
对啊，用右类比啊。看一下往左转还是往右转，就是一下就敲那个有点像是半圆圈啊，半圆圈是向左还是向右这样而已。老BO很丑，以黑人来说还好吧。
张艺文表示，好的，等等来试试。
稍等一下。非官方补丁啊！现在官方有那么勤劳在做这个吗？不可能，这个都非官方的东西。不过 PS4 没办法用面补啊，所以基本上有点像就差不多了。PS4 就是这样子的，但是其实我觉得就算是不能改，也比 PC 版要好。为什么？因为在玩线上的时候，我有一些作弊的状况发生。科比要退休啊，科比嘞。
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Taking a look at the Pacers, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And let me tell you, what a start to the new year. We've seen some terrific games already, Ken. What are your thoughts on the early part of the season?
Well, a couple of teams that I thought would be dominant, they really haven't been. That's a surprise to me. But if you are a team suffering early season losses, you want to look at this opportunity, learn from it, and just continue to grow.
It's been an outstanding season so far in terms of competitiveness. I love watching the early season adjustments made by each team as they try and find the right rotation to use every night.
Yeah, you and me both. Time to go to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call. We'll see you later.
每个男人下面都有BO啊，为什么没有BO？有2颗啊，每个下面都有2颗啊，你没有的。基本上有1颗也是 OK 的啦，可是有1颗好像不管有没有，好像都要当兵啊，据我所了解。还是没有不用当兵啊，有1颗一定要啊，有2颗要，有1颗也要。他没有就不知道了。灰狼有机会啦，但是我觉得几率还是不大，但是有机会啊，毕竟西区有点强，如果要摆到东区，应该是会进。
We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And let's get a quick pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance moments ago to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
好啊。
All right, David, thanks.
篮网会继续垫底啊，那个不用讲。
Hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organization.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Waller is out there with Clarkson, and it's Lopez in its center. Now here's Lopez. Here's Ingram.
Ingram, 好球。
One down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
No stopping Ingram.
那我的阵容没得救了，就看说林书豪有没有办法刷分数这样而已。应该是有办法刷啦，不过上场时间不知道会不会变第6人的关系下降。
Young outside, and here's Stevenson for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Ingram. Oh yeah.
The results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
Young's shot is off. Indiana on D, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
6马队下个球季哦，靠，要直接传。
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before. We all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court. Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas. Miles Turner, the 11th overall pick last season out of the University of Texas, only spent 1 season in college. But this guy very well could be a perennial all-star. The Pacers think they've gotten a steal. He was a 19-year-old rookie who showed he already understands how to hold his own at both ends of the floor.
Here's Stevenson. Here's George.
Oh, George. Oh, yo.
Stevenson with the assist.
George doesn't mind taking advantage of every chance to knock down the mid-range jump shot.
Oh.
There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. Lopez a screen. Here's Ball. And he's down right on the top of Thaddeus.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh, George.
Exactly right. I mean, so often
这拔起来啊！
kind of explosive play out of its backcourt that could really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now the pass to Ball. Picked by Randall. In the corner, it's Ingram.
哎呀！
Tries yet again.
好球
，Randall. And it swirls in for him.
他本来要传给英国人，英国人的3分球素质好像不是很高啊，都是没法投进。
Yeah. Well, you know, he didn't have a huge impact at Texas. Only played there 1 year. There wasn't a full body of work on his resume. Some even looked at his awkward running gait as perhaps a chink in his armor. But he trained with track coaches, developed his hip flexibility, and really has been working on his mobility and had a strong rookie season.
妈的，停下来，他妈投个中距离都不行。
Just hasn't been able to get it going.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense because he's got the A game rolling tonight.
有时候素质很低哈，要做什么都不行，干妈的机车他妈2K。
Passes it the ball. With 1 on the clock.
哦，好球波！
He caught it.
My goodness.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot.
早上没有管理员，管理员才可以讲话。
Didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game.
好，第2节开始。
And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely pass.
这谁啊？新秀吗？叫利。啊，被闪过去。
On the court for Indiana. Ellis is out there with Robinson. Then it's Paul George. Then it's the kid, and it's Jefferson.
啊，去微软实习RD好吗？当然好啊。
Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
不管有没有留下来，这是一个很好的经验吧。至少如果说你换工作的时候，你也跟人家讲说我有到维养去实习过，这都是加分的啦。
He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards.
Robinson.
That's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. Just 5 to shoot. A kid. Good.
Good.
Goes to Ellis.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Young, following the score by Indiana.
防守不，哎，可惜。他投篮姿势真的够逼机的，看。不过他投篮的那个点还蛮好抓的。哦，就拔起来了。哦，好险啊！
You know, depending on the matchup, he usually gains more offensively than he gives up defensively.
Young with no
Nick Young， 哎，这样稍微再快一点。
He'll spray that one on you.
Pass to the kid. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The feed to Robinson. Inside, here's Jefferson. Back by Lopez. They retain possession.
干，那弹进去耶！
Give Ellis credit for maintaining his focus at all times. I mean, there's not much the defense can do to disrupt him, to bother him, to disrupt him from getting a high percentage shot.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for George. And then for Los Angeles, Luol Deng is checked in for Lopez. Brewer comes in for Ingram, and it's Clarkson in for Ball. Now, here's Clarkson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Young in the corner. Shoots a 3.
哎，Brewer 好像3分球不是很灵光啊。
Leading by 3. The dish to Ellis.
靠，犯规！
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly.
Nick Young 来一个吧！啊，可惜。好险 ，Very nice.
Young comes in for the kid, and Joseph Young subbed in for Robinson.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sense of where that rebound is going.
And that 6th sense, guys, might
别拔起来啊！
be anybody else's. Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now, here's Clarkson. And Brewer kicks to Clarkson.
Clarkson 好球。
Good. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Stevenson drives in.
还想要灌篮，灌你个屁呀！干。
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. In the corner, Nance with it.
哎呀！
With the steal. Ball's not
哦，有啊。
Young with the steal. Up the floor. Finishes
卤蛋好球。
with a slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points.
可是他还没有落脚说要去哪边啊，所以他应该是还是把它摆在湖人队那边。Swaggy P 今天表现还不错，至少比去年好很多。中场结束17比16。
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
喇叭在里面会不会走？我不晓得哎，你要去问他。
Kenny the Jet Smith, welcome back as we break down all the action. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. Looked like they were building confidence, and then boom, turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way
上场5成对上4乘4，篮板11对8，助攻4对6。
That's it for halftime. We will see you and you and you too later. Now back to the action.
Downtown Indianapolis glowing in the distance as we welcome you back to the action here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Paul George really making a difference here.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Randall.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Brewer is out there with Dang. Then there's Nick Young. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Clarkson in at the 1. Now, here's Clarkson. Outside Dang.
如果点3分，好球。
Tang's got 5 now.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Turner against Randall. The shot by Turner no good. The Lakers in the lead. Clarkson kicks to Brewer.
Brewer 3分，哎呀，3分不准，好球！篮下还有 Randall。
Randall's got his second bucket.
啊，拿胜哥啊！
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
哎呀，干！
Well, guys, in the era of 3-and-D and 4
直接被封，直接给封下来。
That makes Al Jefferson a throwback play.
结果
He said it happened right in front of my eyes. When I came into the league, it was still a big man's game. Everything changed around me. I've always been a back-to-the-basket, post-move player. I just stuck to what I do best. Guys?
Yeah, and I hope he never changes. Thanks, D.A. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Al Jefferson is checked in for Miles Turner. For Young. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Lance Stevenson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Ellis is checked in for Indiana. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. They set the pick. Pass to Lopez.
Lopez. 用勾的好了，他怎么防到他前面去了？看。
Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to
好球 ，Randall 篮板。
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and
really,
I like the movement and communication there.
Nick Young's check.
7有人，等一下嘛，这个还没玩完。
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Ingram missing.
英国人他的素质到底是怎样啊？感觉他逃不太近的感觉。
Get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it. Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And here is Los Angeles now. Paul George making his last shot.
Swaggy P 3分，好球。
Nick Young with the 3.
勇士队、骑士这个都有啊，频道里面都有啊，很多个啊。继续看一下好吧，频道里面有很多啊。谁跟他刷啊？啊干！
Jefferson's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
英国人是他妈的是3号。 是2号还是3号？
That doesn't go either for George.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
哎，摆不进去。
You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller than him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers lead by 7. It's the NBA.
其实力量并不是绝对的数值，主要是中距离、三分球还有进攻稳定性，在 2K 里面是很重要。那当然说以上的数值都没有，他连力量都没有的话，那更难用。因为力量都没有的话，连挤篮下都不能挤。好，第4节开始。
Young and Turner up front. Ellis is out there with Young. And it's Stevenson in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Ingram. The pass to Ball.
帮我来一个吧，有了，3分球。
Baller's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And Young kicks to Turner.
哎呦，差点超到。
Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Very nice， 好球。GAP 连线的话，目前没有哎，暂时没有。哦呦。
But it's been good on a number of levels. Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
球哥。
Ball defended by Young.
啊靠呀！
Randall dishes to Young. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Ball.
犯规。
And he was fouled.
罚球。
2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it,
救急目前还是有合约在身啊。 六马队合约还没跑完，那六马队为了
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more. And they've gotten good looks.
如果不要亏的话，要想办法交易出去。
He can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Oh, yo.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen to Nate McMillan talking to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, "We are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got
不太懂你的 Jordan 有吗？是什么意思 ？Very nice. 啊，可惜。
Thank you, David.
好球
with the steal. Back to Young.
老师刚刚卡住。
Back to Young. Dishes it to Randall. Here's Ball.
帮我来一个吧！哎呀。
And again, no good by the Lakers. Pacers trail by 10. And Young kicks to Turner.
嘎，这个应急他妈也能进哦。
Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
The Pacers making a change here. George is checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Lopez.
OK， 里面一定有 Jordan 的啊。
Clarkson in for Nick Young.
DeAndre Jordan 有啊。
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Ball defended by Young. Here's Ball.
哎呀！这是没进啊，这个球。
Here's Young. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Really good.
DeAndre Jordan 不是在快艇吗？
Perfect position on the catch and shoot.
你是动作一起翁星啊的对啊。哦，球波。
And the Lakers lead by 8.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And it's Young. That time on the assist by Young.
Young is often overmatched.
用到波的阵容，就是去下载啊，去下载就有。
46 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Brandon Ingram 有了。
Perfect screen play and the jumper's good.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, I mean,
比赛应该是结束了。
tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Steve Nash 拍过没有？哎。
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Turner.
他妈没卡位啊！直接让 Turner 套篮下，哎呀，太夸张了这个。
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
一般来说，在 NBA 不太可能看这种状况。
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Randall, and they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
没抛弃，40比32。
So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 8.
去官网，然后下载别人的球员档，就可以玩到爆了。那个是简单的捏人而已啊。买一般版就好，买传奇版干嘛？浪费钱。
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Laces one from 3.
但如果说你的钱是抢来的，那倒是没差啦。
He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And the Pacers call time here.
一番性 happiness 表示什么版都好，就是要买 Xbox One 版。
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there.
结束了，不要攻。
You can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Clarkson against Stevenson. Now here's Clarkson. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work.
如果你有常常在玩 NBA 2K 的话，基本上就知道说要买什么版本的比较好。
The 2K Sports Post-Game Show.
理论上正常来说，应该是买一般版就好。那些豪华版那个都只是噱头，里面的东西其实有没有用，能不能用？ 自己买就知道了，那一定都是不能用的，没有什么太大用处啊。VCB 有用吗？有用啊。那其他我觉得没有什么太大用处。那 VCB 够不够用？我是觉得不够的。如果你要玩买 Team 的话，如果你有很多东西要去做一个升级，甚至是去做一个购买的话，那里面所附的 VCB 绝对是不够用。 不要以为他送给你那些 VCB 你用一用，你的买 Team 的整个阵容都可以他妈水起来，那是不可能的。好，先站队老鹰。为什么管理员才能讲话？这是特权啊！ 一般人如果讲话的话就很吵，所以之前好几个月前就把它关掉了。
And I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And under Budenholzer's tenure, this Atlanta team has been
定还是官方的都一样，版本都不管什么版，你去哪里买都一样啊，不管实体版或者是光碟版。
I'm not 100%
或数位版其实都一样。
But from the appearance from the outside, it looks like the
有啊，频道里面有生涯模式，自己去看一下，自己去找一下就有了。所以我对生涯模式其实也不是说很喜欢啊。
台主都会看拉讲话不讲话差别。
玩生涯模式最重要不是拿冠军哦，也不是拿 MVP， 这个是什么你知道吗？我最期待的是抱腿啊，真的。里面全部都是明星球员的人在一队，那是最大的乐趣啊！什么 MVP 啊、冠军啊，那个都没什么。抱腿，我觉得抱腿的那个快感呢，比那个拿 MVP 或者是拿冠军更爽。这没骗你。
Well, Kevin, we know here in Atlanta, Mike.
He's done a terrific job, Dave. Thank you. Brent, as the season develops in these early stages, what are teams trying to work on or get right before things get into full swing?
Well, in the beginning of the season, Kevin, you're really talking about the fundamentals of your offensive and defensive principles. The playbook will expand as the season goes on.
And now the Lakers starting group, Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Baller is out there with Jordan Clarkson, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Here's Ball.
Ball, 好球，2加1。
The basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just dirty work on the offensive boards there, rips it down, and then tops it off with a strong putback.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
他不在啊，他去黄蜂队了。对啊，你想他是不是？其实dwight howard算是以蓝领来说的话，他算是蛮优秀的，但是进攻能力的话，真的一年不如一年。
Well, how much more does it mean that they did this on the road? Some tired legs on the starters led to more minutes for the bench, and that turned out to be.
哦，球波。
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually
表示，假如本你把 XB1 的2K 个人连线
会把dwight howard放掉的话，老人队也不再在想。他是想着要重建呢，还是要干嘛？搞不太清楚。哦呦，差一点。
That time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And what a solid producer Jordan Clarkson was over those first 2 seasons.
那假如真的要重建的话，为什么不换一些年轻的球员？那假如是要提升球队的能力，换掉好像也不是很好。对，搞不太清楚老鹰队在想什么。还是说他真的管不动的话，直接把他放掉，也是有可能。
Maybe that put a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
I'm shocked he didn't go in the first round. I mean, he certainly plays with a strength and a fearlessness, especially when attacking the rim. I think he does want to prove that he should be considered one of the best young guards in our league. He's certainly one of the best young mid-range shooters at the very least.
Jordan Clarkson.
Here's Lopez.
Oh, sure, Lopez.
The dunk by Lopez.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Shooter gets to miss it.
都传的都传。
Ball the pass to Clarkson.
菲律宾人。
一般性 Happiness
，Bravo， 好球3分。
哇 PS4 玩家想多人都延迟。
我是老爸爸，我刚才讲成他爸爸。告别。
玩原字符下划线原字符。
因为他老爸真的比他儿子还要红。我刚才讲成老爸爸了。可能都一样，他数值都一样。
The last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against the Kings.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was.
再来一个。
Yeah, offensively, they got all the momentum behind them, got the D on the ropes, and they just kept.
哎呀，球掉。
There's the steal.
刚刚被人讲成老爸爸。
2 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Sevalosha.
好球。
With the steal. Randall against Millsap. Randall down low.
God, not
some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Look, you just don't like turnovers ever, but they happen. Hopefully, they'll learn from that mistake.
The Atlanta making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Mike Muscala.
说那个 Rubio。不知道灰人队有没有想要处理掉 Rubio？ 不过 Rubio 在球季的后几场表现还蛮不错的。七人，我是觉得七六人队应该是不是说赚到，至少有补到他的点，补到他的痛处。好球 ，Lopez。
And here's Schroeder.
Schroeder
points his last outing. He'll zap a screen. Schroeder dishes to Bellinelli.
Bellinelli， 他从黄部队换过来的。
Deep 3-point range. No good on that last second attempt there.
早起现在很晚啊，早起。你上没当过兵是吧
？2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta.
那塞尔蒂克的话，选择那一位球员的话是未知数人。
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
Well, they've carved out a nice little advantage here, really by dictating the pace early on.
Friends out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Schroeder in at the one.
Schroeder.
So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
哎呀！
And so he draws the
一般性，
我只碰到他边边而已耶。
想当年 MVP，
他昨天晚上直播谈笑在拉赛，
有夺冠希望，
就在跟人家那边吵架，不知道他脑袋不知道想什么。你在刮痧了。都为什么无聊的一种屁事也没有，跟人家吵。其实有时候那种人只敢在网络上跟人家吵啦，他跟人家出来他妈对定，他妈就 Q 了，那种就是这样。我看我强拄啊强，要出来讲定高机的道理啊。
Bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end
好球
of an alley-oop.
啊，差一点点，哎呀，应该要过线的时候就要传。
Too ambitious of him there, guys. He tried to be a one-man wrecking ball instead.
哎呀，这球没灌进。
The ball out for the better shot opportunity.
Not as good in the Los Angeles Leagues. Cut down to 6 in the bucket from Bazemore.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yep, he got up ahead of steam, and no one could come over to stop him.
只敢在网络上呛人而已。好球！
Folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
That always energizes your teammates.
刚让周波抄到那个球啊，想要 alley-oop， 差一点点，自己 alley-oop 啊。
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health
投吧，我就不像你那么准。对啊。
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. And guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, GA. Thank you. Atlanta calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely.
新秀之光没有，这是玩家更新的。
Have to stay hydrated.
So for the Hawks, Mike Muscala is checked in for Kent Bazemore, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Bellinelli. And then for Los Angeles, Randall's checked in for Brewer, and it's Clarkson in for Ball.
Well, the Hawks offense predicated on ball movement and spacing and great shooting. They keep their shooters spread all over the floor, and if they can't get layups, those catch and shoot opportunities are something they're great at.
With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Hawks second.
Take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
Here's Schroeder. It's blocked. They retain possession. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Schroeder against Clarkson. Young outside. Puts it up.
Nick Young. 有了，好球。
Here's Hardaway.
几点直播哦？礼拜一到礼拜五可能是9点吧。那6日不一定。
影片了，说 PG 的事情。
德国 Rondo。我看。
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Clarkson with the ball. Now the dish to Young.
Swaggy P 来一个吧。
They get the rebound.
啊看，差一点点。
The Hawks trail by 5. Hardaway passes to Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Fires from deep. Nance gets the
rebound.
rebound. For Los
那我快点，他准
Angeles,
点。
on 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Dang. Nice move.
好球，如果的。
And the Lakers lead by 7.
我这是 PS4 的。
Continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
啊拿。
Now here's Schroeder.
看毛利他背背起来。
一般性 Happiness 表示第4现在这个是。
米可一样，现在是自由球员啊，有可能离开湖人队。
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and offensive areas of their game triggered a 12-2 run to start things off. After one, they held an 8-point advantage. Second quarter, not quite as good, but still managed to control a 7-point advantage at the break.
如果可以的话就好了，我们也是祝福他。
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it.
至少不要被他老爸给拉塞掉，因为现在很多人在针对他。在场上下个球季开始之后，可能要小心一点，真的。对，有人磨刀霍霍，要想要从他头上灌篮。
表示克莱尔哈你好。
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the three of us will still.
我知道啊，克莱尔哈。
We return to Atlanta with a spectacular look from above. The sky view Ferris wheel there in the background. All right, the second half beginning in just
啊，干被绕过去。
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Well, if you look at his shot chart, everything he's done has been in that painted area, so hyper aggressive on offense.
All fueled up and
Lopez， 好球三分。
courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers,
Lopez 三分真的好准。
Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Young is
不管是玩篮网队的时候，还是玩湖人队的时候，都很准。
Hardaway, no good. Lakers leading by 10.
18 P， 好球。
Young, the bucket on the assist from Lopez. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
凯尔当然可以过啊。
Start things here in the second half. Ray, you played 14 terrific seasons in the NBA. Who were some of the favorite teammates you came across over those years?
Well, I really enjoyed my time in Seattle with.
哎呀，差一点！哎，其实这个应该是可以进的，因为他只剩下把球放进去而已了，旁边也没有球员做干扰。靠腰啊！他滑到另外一边去了，刹不住啊！拜拜啊！ 92分都是刷的啦，那个没有什么好讲。
And then my time in San Antonio, certainly playing with the big three down there and having a chance to play with Coach Popovich. Those are tremendous teams.
认为那个92分那个可以参考吗？我是觉得还好啦。
三兄弟
参考的
是不是以
质量并不是很高啊。
来住？
自投自强啊，抢不到了。就跟他妈忍者龟是一样的嘛，忍者龟场均是不是大3元？那你觉得他会有强到爆吗？有比 Michael Jordan 强吗？没有嘛，那些都是数据啊，那些都是刷的啊。那看数据也搞得妈跟比 Michael Jordan 妈强好几百倍，结果有没有那回事？好像没有嘛。 好球 ，Lopez。你等一下看我的阵容就知道我有没有花钱。不要，而且千万不要，真的有事没事，真的不要去玩买 team。除非你老爸他妈的开银行，不然干你娘嘞！被妈钱都被 2K A 光了。我那个买 team 完全没有用。 下一代出了之后，你现在的卡片就变废卡了，就跟他妈龙山寺那些银子一样，烧了就没了。
Passing and shooting, DA, that's what it's all about. Thank you. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, as people start to put together underrated lists, Paul Millsap at the power forward or small forward position.
钱是很难赚的呀，如果这没有出去赚钱啊，没有工作过啊，钱是很难赚的啊，花个1-2万块在这个上面不值得，没有必要。哎呀，没有灌进。
Can't hit that one. And Ilyasova kicks it over to Schroeder. Puts it up from 12.
而且很靠北的是什么？买 team 最靠北的是什么？你知道吗？是那些好卡跟那个普通卡那个差距真的还蛮大的。这个是最靠北的一点，你知道吗？没有个靠腰因为棒球像钻石联盟啊 ，MLB 的秀，其实可以很多东西可以靠所谓的技术去弥补，因为毕竟棒球你是打击，投手都很重要嘛。那打击只是掌握甜蜜点，你没有掌握到甜蜜点，其实你再强的卡都没用。但是篮球就不一样，你只要掌握到那个什么，掌握到那个投球点就好。 真是，就算是有人守的状况下，在篮下，他有什么 mark 啊 ？2K 的伺服器什么时候会关掉？基本上出了2-3代之后，前面好像就会关了，但是应该没那么快啊。但说真的 ，2K18 出了之后，你还在玩2K17的买 team 吗？那我就不论，我是个人是不会玩。
and get them to operate on that kind of level. Just a fantastic job.
2K18 出的时候 ，2K17 早就被我收掉了。如果是实体版的游戏，早就被我卖了，留那个都没有用。你要做纪念也是 OK 啦，可是我个人是觉得那些东西没有用。Canelli 啊，太早跳了。
He approaches the rim strong there and then flips up the teardrop.
是不是关掉就什么都没了、啊？还是他会帮你烧起来？感觉东西是灵骨塔的对啊。Ingram 来一个，好球3分。
Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His
Baseball.
shooting is just out of this world.
哦呦！
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3 ball.
伺服器关掉，他都完全就是不会帮你留资料的。
Teams trading trade balls.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
像以前我有玩一个游戏，也叫做《Ghost Recon Future Soldier》，Xbox 360时代的，好像是5年前了吧，现在已经关掉了。不要说关掉，连我那些以前那些击杀的那些数据都已经不知道要去哪里找了。我假日都没有在吃早餐，都吃午餐跟晚餐而已。
Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Let's be the one that just plays harder. Keep playing through it. Keep playing.
他妈人死了还烧一烧，还可以留个骨灰，干你娘嘞！他妈那些伺服器资料关了就没。所以我还是一再提醒啊，如果真的没事的话，真的千万不要玩买 Team。除非要你家他妈开银行的，但是那就没差。
Not exactly a nail biter here, but you never know. Kent Bazemore is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Paul Millsap.
那如果不是，那就不要玩。
And it's Muscala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
但是你觉得看到那些卡片你会很嗨啊，那就没话讲。而且我说真的也没什么好嗨的。卤蛋3分，差一点。有些人看到那些好的卡片会很嗨啊，我个人是不会的。
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
All instinctual
because
he knows where he needs to go, and then force the opponent to do something about it.
Brent, the importance of the three-pointer growing and growing. Some worries.
这个是球员胆，是玩家自制的。
I'm enjoying the game. I'm getting a little jealous.
I think everybody is.
哎呀！
I'm getting a little jealous.
电脑回防太快了。
Interesting the way that coaches are seeking out the three-point line and in turn trying to create more space for the guys that can do more than just.
下次应该是玩7-6人。是我队还没玩完。
1 and 4, a great screen setter that can roll and command some attention of the defense to suck in the defense. We always talk about
Randall.
The accordion, of the defense, bringing them in, pulling them out, and taking advantage. I like the three-point shot. Just don't mention 4. Don't mention the 4-point shot.
But some are.
Yeah, let's not go there.
And that one's good. Millsap.
今天可能开到11点吧。
The pass there and set himself up for the shot.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now.
那在很多人在讨论区，一般来说的话 ，NBA 讨论区 ，NBA 2K 游戏的讨论区应该最夯的应该是所谓买 Team 的那个讨论的。
Atlanta making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up.
真的千万不要碰。
一般性 Happiness 表示贴些比原版 XB1 强4.5倍，所以我等年末买天蝎。
爆了篮板。哦，好球！哎，差一点呢。 传得很漂亮呢，结果被毁掉。阿拿2010。如果店的合约真的蛮大的，保进。
second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
之前在热火队表现还不错，到湖人队之后就整个就走风。哦呦，他最后1秒钟用手指 bingo 放进去。
Just fantastic work from Schroeder there, getting a whack on the drive and still finding a way to complete the play.
就是用左手的手指 bingo。啊，最近剩8分了，最多领先要到15分、16分。看，他哪出界啦？是公牛还是热火啊？我也忘记了。哎呀，没传进去。不晓得传球高跟低会不会影响到传球的一个速度啊？
Of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
The aggressiveness has picked up on both sides of the floor, and I'm not sure what took them so long to muster that, but here we are.
Here's ball. Feeds it to Lopez.
God, 我要传给 Lopez.
Definitely not on their side.
Nope, not looking.
刚刚他动作那个逼机的。
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
Wacky P， 好球。
And the Lakers lead by 8. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 8.
这 Wallace 是 Ben Wallace 的。Ben Wallace 生涯末期好像是到公牛队，之后又回到活塞队去退休。虽然防守也是防守悍将。好球！
To the wing on the left. Here's ball. The kick out.
哎呀，没机会把它传出来，就等在那边。
To two from Cephalosha, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
You don't want any player in the league to square up like Cephalosha did there because that's well within his range.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so
it's
an 8-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 8. We've got 28 seconds left in the game.
怒红天尊。
And Atlanta has possession. Now Schroeder. And Muscala gets to Millsap. Schroeder off target from 3-point range.
And he's clearly just disappeared here.
他没有偷跑哎。
Making any contributions here with his offense.
Feels like he's compounding mistakes too because every miss makes him want to force something else. Not the best idea.
And so the Lakers
在结束46比38。
in the win
the 2K Sports postgame show.
怒红天尊。
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Baller.
He was extremely selective tonight. It's hard to bait him into taking bad shots, which I really did like. He resisted the temptation and he showed
10分3个篮板5个助攻。
shot over 50%, high 50s.
Tell you what, he was not
他如果这种成绩的话，要呛球了。
But that's exactly what happened. He went out there and played the best game of his life. And it's the #1 reason they're walking out of that building with a win.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
Rob 说他儿子现在到湖人队，要等LeBron James 过来啊，然后一起拿冠军这样。那老爸真北蓝。 球哥还蛮好用的，以这个玩家他把它设成的数值来说，当然就很好用，因为它好像总平均好像有82吧。遇上勇士队，穿一个不一样的衣服。我有时候你如果是只挑这个的话，他这个可能会跟你穿一样的颜色，北蓝。对啊，他儿子第一年就要带领湖人队进季后赛啊，第二年的话等喇叭单过来要拿冠军啊。对啊，他还是有一个时辰，第一年先带领湖人队进季后赛，之后再跟喇叭单过来之后再一起拿冠军。
Looking at the Lakers, their performance at the beginning of this season has been sensational.
不是一开始就拿冠军啊，不然就 QA 了。
And their effort level has matched their talent level night in and night out. They're playing with some serious intensity here in the early part of the schedule. And Draymond Green in the lineup, one of the most entertaining, energetic players in the league, Shaq.
记得好像有讲过诶，新闻有写啊，不晓得有没有真的讲？看一下啊。
Factor for them having the championship.
I don't think you can find another player at his position that does what he does. You know, very few guys can play 4 positions from the power forward position, and then guard center. So actually, he's playing 5 positions, Ernie. That's right. Every single position on the court, he's able to play.
And with tip-off fast approaching, we send you courtside. Kevin Harlan, he's got the call.
没有意见点的，会有意见点。封面图片都是那个啊，我自己截取的、啊。NBA 权力的游戏最新的一集里面就是有那个图片啊。有球哥啊！还没有，他念不出他的名字。里面一定都有的，都有 force 的啦。
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber.
勇士队先跳球。
David Aldridge is their sideline.
可以看我的球哥啊！
And the Warriors on a single game road trip here before heading back home.
没有看过 NBA， 就想看呐、啊。好球 ，Carson。
Well, for the Warriors, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
And they better recover before it's too late. They've come too far this season to slip up when they should be coming together out there.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Green.
Thompson.
And it's Durant in at the small forward position.
Oh,好球
Lopez with the steal. And both these teams certainly chomping at the bit for tonight's game. Chris, this is a big one.
Oh, I love it. Two conference rivals looking to prove something. I mean, these are the games where you measure yourself.
Yes.
好球 ，Julius Randle。真实的球哥强在他的视野比较广一点，其他就还好啊。还有一个优点就是他投篮速度很快，蛮快的。
And that really wasn't the case in that game.
You're right. A lot of wide open spaces. They were running around undefended all night.
Ball the pass to Clarkson.
Clarkson.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there.
Oh, true, Clarkson.
Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Nice. Real simplistic. 3 shots, 3
Kevin Durant.
They're on a roll.
这个 Stephen Curry。基本上电脑操控勇士队的话，还蛮喜欢投3分球的，就基本上赌他3分就好，虽然有时候赌不住啊，像这样。
Oh, look at that, just a mere flick of the wrist, so calm.
因为他们3分数值都太高了，高到他妈随便投都随便进。好球，让中波。
Is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh yeah, and as a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone that you want to set, the attitude that you're trying to play with your teammates to follow.
Thompson. Oh yo.
Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first basket.
Some people say Steve Kerr didn't have any coaching experience prior to his job as a Warrior.
Joker?
Well, he had plenty of other points on his resume. He was the GM for the Suns for a lengthy spell. He also served as a broadcaster for many years before Cool.
龙中波3分。啊，弹一个没弹进。这边科又拔起来了。电脑很喜欢这样投。阿公，你背起来，阿公。哎呀，被盖火锅。篮板是 Randle。Good。
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Young comes in for Clarkson, and then for Golden State. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee, and it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant.
Oh, Brook Lopez.
Down 2 points. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
网友更新的啦，这不是官方的。
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Green, and the layup's good off the glass.
左右和你的速太慢。
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Six to shoot. Passes to Young. The three.
Sucky P. Aye.
The Warriors pull it in, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And looking back,
就直接拔起来。
they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, they were the better team 1 year ago, but
我想第一节结束10比9。
have to make sure not to take anything for granted.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by
一般性 happiness 表示网友
要用右摇杆投篮，或者是用所谓的方块键，其实都不一定。
好厉害！
但是 wide open 状态的时候是要用右摇杆。 但理论上的话，如果说是一个比较情况危急的情况的话，基本上还是用方块键会比较快。那当然 ，NBA 在这一代，它就提升了右摇杆它的所谓的进球的一个能力，但其实提升不了太多了，其实是差不多的。那有时候你右摇杆如果没有掌握好的话， 很容易头歪掉。 基本上45度角的话，还是尽量利用右摇杆来投篮，可以插板。
During the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade. There is more basketball in store. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
And it's why they're shooting such a high percentage from the floor. They're willing to run the offense all the way through.
In a moment now to reset that's courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Young in at the 2 spot.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston.
基本上你被防住的话，都一样啊。
Warriors do so many things well, but what they are most known for is their ability to shoot it from deep. Led by the Splash Brothers, but everyone on this roster can shoot a 3. They can turn a 2-point lead into a 15-point lead in under.
哦呦，他这样也可以盖到。
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
有上篮一定都是大部分用右摇杆，因为可以选择上篮的一个路径。
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, here's Clarkson and Durant sends it back.
盖还是被盖。
Julius Randle's checked in for Los Angeles. The Warriors also with a sub. McGee's checked in. The Warriors trailing. And the stats for the Warriors, 3-point shooting over the last few seasons, is just astounding.
Well, just look at the stats. As a team in 2016, they shot 41.6% from beyond the arc, by far the highest mark by a team for the season. Actually, is the second highest percentage all time in the NBA, trailing the 1997 Charlotte Hornets. Oddly enough, that Hornets team also featured a 3-point sniper, a Curry, Dale. Steph's father was one of the veterans.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Andre Iguodala has continued to display his versatility throughout his career. He was a former All-Star and, of course, the Finals MVP in 2015 and the leader of the Warriors' elite bench unit. He said, I really try to lead by example. When the first unit's playing well, we try to maintain. When they aren't connecting quite like they should be, it's our job to fix that. Kevin, he's always one of the team leaders in plus minus.
A coach on the floor, DA. And Durant sends it back.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Lopez comes in for Nance, and it's Ingram in for Luol Deng. Golden State also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for McCaw. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And there's Stephen Curry.
Got to 跳起来，倒进。
And the quick passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Well, many have wondered if Klay Thompson would be happy being the second option on offense. He's a great enough shooter and scorer to be the first option on most other teams. He's a team player and says he's happy with his role but prefers winning over Steph.
Oh, Joe Lopez.
And the dunk by Lopez.
And guys, right now the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit too. Makes the right read go straight to the rim.
Basket by Curry.
Oh, it's just an art form, really. The way Curry can square up and release.
名人堂的勇士队这人北蓝，超北蓝。
Kicks to Clarkson. McGee against Lopez. No problem on the
Lopez.
Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he was off in the first, but he found a way to get his shot going here in the second.
干欸，干秒捡欸，他弹速好快哦。
Now Curry. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma.
KD 那我还觉得还蛮合理，但是有些时候他有些时候是4、5号球员，知道？
Back to Thompson from deep.
照样秒跳。
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
Kevin, thanks. Steve, searching for the court, then of course Steph Curry takes over.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
这个是玩家自己做的啊，所以没有必要去看他的技能是给他什么。
You've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there, and this here is the halftime report. Golden State found
要记得这些都是名人堂难度的、啊。
largest deficit of the period was just 4 points.
所以电脑是北蓝是很正常。
If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
I was surprised on how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim and the rest.
命中率5成，对上4乘4，上半场盖了5个火锅啊，勇士队。
That's it for now. As this
2K17最好用，里面应该所有的球队最好用的啦，不包含梦幻一队，最好用应该是勇士队。
前玩篮网的记录档一样，哈哈。
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
Oh, yeah, he's crafty, very difficult to defend one-on-one. We may see more double teams roll his way the second half.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the incredible shooting pair of
我被整回队辣掉。哦，好球！
And it's McGee in at the center position.
这个低脚的快速战术还蛮好用，有的时候可以创造一些溜底线。另外一个叫普林斯顿战术的快速战术啊，那个也是溜底线的，很久没用了。那个战术也是蛮北蓝。哦，好球！哎呀，高抛没办法。 提篮叫了，哎，犯规。
With that violent pinball style, Draymond draws a high number of fouls inside. Now, for all the things he does on the floor, the one thing you keep coming back to with Draymond Green is his defense. He's just a spectacular defender in every sense of the word. There is a reason many feel he's the best defender in the league, or at least in the top 3.
Wacky P.
And with Draymond's defense, he's finished second in the Defensive Player of the Year awards a couple times now.
Think about this. With Draymond, it just isn't how he defends. It's also who he defends. He can honestly defend any player on the court, 1 through 5, and does it as well as anyone. He allows the Warriors to get away with so many losses because they use him as a valuable defender who can switch off.
Offensive rebound.
困，妈卡位卡成这样。他投出去的时候就应该卡位了。
张艺文，
他投出去就不卡位的。
大哥认为当前第一中锋是。
哎呦！当前第一中锋哦。硬要讲的话，哦，来一个吧！哎呀
They haven't started this half off on the right foot. That's 3 straight shots they've misfired.
是啊。哦，好险没弹进去。
Very slow start so far this half.
他弹进去，大家都不用玩。
He's covered by Livingston. And the Lakers with some changes. Harry Nance is checked in for Randall, and it's Dang in for Ingram. And Golden State also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for McCall.
Nick Young.
Shot is off.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, everybody goes through slumps. You can't let it get to him, though. Everyone makes mistakes on the floor. You just have to always be thinking about the next play.
1:53 left here in the third quarter. A lot of great young talent, Chris, coming in the game. Who could be the face of the league in a few years, do you think?
啊，没传进去，看。
Towns and Wiggins, I really like this Minnesota team. I think their team can become a fan favorite.
哎，好球！
go on. Also, Kyrie Irving. How about Kyrie Irving? Just won a championship.
他不是要投了吗
Anthony Davis. I just think we have some great young talent. Excited to see what the future holds.
So fun. Pass the ball. 1:14 left in the third. Lopez outside.
Lopez.
And what? Not a good shot right there. And Thompson kicks to Pachulia. Rebound the Lakers.
好铁啊
Lopez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Ball. He's covered by Livingston. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock.
Working P 有了吧？哎，还是没有。
Everything he is throwing up has been off. He needs to find his groove, and soon.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
You know, huge height advantage there, but
妈的不给进。
body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, we know that this is a game of heart. He knew his man was bigger than him. No big story. He
犯规。
just calmly rose up, altered his body so that he could get the contact and put that shot up home.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Bowman.
好啦。
Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Kevin Durant. JaVale McGee's checked in for Sean Livingston.
对啊，妈开始在北篮，那就作弊啊！
The third quarter of play now. And Thompson
明明他妈都是空档。
looking to get back
啊靠！要被开后门。
And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his second basket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
那还是一定要妈的要打内线，每球都打内线就不好玩了。就是想投外线嘛。有啦，3分。 3节结束26-11。
Warriors lead by 5. And time for the short break and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is
主要的话，现实归现实啊，游戏归游戏啊。在现实当中 ，Pachulia 他的团队的配合度还是比 McKee 还要高。游戏不能跟现实扯在一起。当然 ，Jamal McKee 他体能是非常强，是非常强的啦。 可是篮球不是只看体力、体能强。好了，第4节开始。哦，被卡住了。
Then it's Randall, then it's Nance, and it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Here's McGee. Iguodala against Randall. Here's McGee.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculous.
还是被盖他妈的！
Really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Baller, he's checked in.
张以文表示，大哥
没有，是一般的桌上型电脑而已啊。这都是被喝哑了，苹果嘞，还 MacBook 嘞，没有啦。
At the elbow, it's Iguodala, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Well, close to picking that one off. Oh, he gets a great jump on it, barely bounces off his fingertips.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. He kicks it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And finally, someone scored. There, it's about time. I was beginning to think no one was going to be able to peel the lid off the basket.
Picked by Randall. Here's Ball.
Oh, Joe Ball.
He lays it in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then able to knock it down.
哎呀，没有锁 Curry 啊！哎呦，电脑又内缩啦，又内缩啦，又开始内缩啦。
Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Ball, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's plus
哦，好球
in that category.
刚才撞到裁判是哪招啊？ 英国人来个3分，哎，不会进。
And Golden State will come the other way. Livingston kicks to Curry. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Probably isn't a better catch player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
And the Lakers call time here.
And they've gotten good looks.
怎么这么不讲理啊？勇士队
表示电脑都会自行调整成收缩站位。
还没啦，没玩7六人啊。
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Okay, well let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team.
敢被包起来。
They have been getting killed from long range tonight, and he said we can't lose track of their shooters. We're overpacking the lane and we're leaving them wide open. Guys, we'll see if they can make the adjustment.
And so it's Golden State with it. Warriors leading by 10.
哎，越差越多了。还有科里，哎，科里还在啊，看。
张艺文表示，克拉克森的上限感觉很有限。
The pass to ball. Second chance shot.
硬打打不进去，你看。
Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. And McGee
差点就8秒。
Back to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
一直被 McGee 吃了。
张艺文表示，打湖人，最后2分钟还派2个。
好球，防守破。有买过每一版的2K 吗？基本上都有啊。2K 14到17都有买。
Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. Beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry.
啊，剩下1分钟来不及了。
The will he showed at the offensive end was unbelievable. Even if we don't expect anything less for him, you still have to appreciate this kind of performance all the same. He was
没进呢。
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And McGee kicks to Green.
Green.
A screen from Thompson.
被卡死了，老师哎。
Rebounded by the Lakers.
进来，进爬，进爬，没路啊。
Just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
For the 3. Again, Durant missing.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Definitely.
犯规。
Yeah, easy call.
郑龙下载，你要下载那个 NBA 2018 Drive， 那个就是啦。
Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
这个应该不用犯规了。
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
保起来看看有没有救，应该是没救。
勇猛顽强湖人队。
They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Green. Here's McCaw, defended by Young.
哎，
McCaw, the pass to
球拨掉，还是一样秒捡。
With the floater. It's good.
Oh, and the defense is getting discouraged because Steph has been unstoppable.
勒布朗，应该还可以撑个4、5年，应该没问题吧？把它抖，升级命中率太低了。最近看到那个2K NBA Live 18的那个影片啊，看起来还是 OK 的，感觉上还蛮值得一玩。
张艺文表示，鸡满猴无口。
In the history of the game, I'm going to say it right now. In the history of the game, he is a leader, and his will to win is unparalleled.
我2个都会买啊。
Well, Ernie, Reminds me of myself. He loves being the bad guy, and he was a great.
有时候在防守的时候，电脑会自动缩回去。
To those fans, anytime they got on his case, he stepped up and hit a
自动内
big
缩
shot after a big shot.
或者是在一些弱边的时候会内缩，这个都没办法防，没办法设定，因为怎么设定它还是会内缩，超白烂。吞下第一败啊！
张艺文表示，波的防守评价好吗
？42分，好，再一场吧，最后一场啊！
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by
PC 版应该有，可是我不晓得 PC 版有没有在做。
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
在全 session 的时候站在禁区，这是正常的情况，但本来就是防内线嘛，就站在禁区里面，这是很正常。 但是不正常的时候是在一个防守的状况之下，在弱边的球员理论上在弱边本来就应该内缩嘛，这是没问题，因为在弱边嘛，球在墙边，弱边的防守球员本来就会退好几步，但是你不能退到篮下游戏区那边吧，更何况如果你防守的球员是像所谓的 Kyle Korver 这样的外线这么准的选手，根本就不可能退到禁区啊！这个退得太远。你不要说弱边啊，有时候在墙边的时候，他照退不误。那球在那边那附近而已哦，他照退，你知道吗？他还是退得远远的，退到禁区游戏区那边了。妈的，超无眼！这个。 状况的话，其实像一些比较知名的实况主 Chris Moon 他们应该都有提出来给 2K 啊 ，2K 应该是有看到啊。那目前是没看到 2K 针对这样的状况做一个改善。
张艺文表示，大哥认为新赛季的湖人
没有攻守转换快攻的时候，本来就是本来就是先站禁区啊。
As the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball.
好，湖人队先跳去。还有一些最北蓝是什么呢？最北蓝是在快攻的时候啊，在快攻的时候，他是没有外线的球员跑到外线去等球。Lopez 好球3分，这个是最北蓝。然后他站在3分球也不知道。 站在3分线也不知道干嘛，因为他不会投3分啊。然后站在外线不知道干嘛，快攻哦，就停在3分线哦，就停在那边。老兄会灌篮，他竟然停在3分球3分线那边。好，防住了，好像是新人吧，那个是新秀的。好球 ，Reno。 他老兄停在3分线那边，你还去按 Y 让他进去，很抱歉呐、啊，你选的 Y 还不一定是他嘞，你选的 Y 该不会是有时候是 A 是 B 球员？我的娘，用端！不要以为说按 A 按 Y 就没事了，还不一定是他进去耶，干！反正就是这些莫名其妙的东西啊。 2K 也蛮多的。啊，人头这个没进，那篮下太多人了。啊，没救。这个快攻打得倒是蛮合理。
low percentage from the free throw line, and I think that can have an effect on your overall scoring efforts, which obviously fell short.
And here's Ingram after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And there's the 3-second violations.
进攻3秒，好可怜啊！ 电脑在发变线球的时候，都会只找一个人去发，像刚才的变线球，他只会找一个人发球而已。这个时候就可以去抄截。
张艺文表示，
好球 Lopez
2K18 会是个分水岭，再不改进会被抄回。
总而言之 ，2K 把所有的心力放在所谓的买 team 身上，他根本就不会管游戏性到底合不合理，合不合理对他来说一点都不重要了，反正他有的赚就好了。哦，用弹的，还有这种用弹的，也是蛮常见的，电脑在作弊。
And the Suns have not been content to sit back and build through the draft. They've gone after the big-name free agents. Doris even traded away picks.
And the danger there is that you get stuck in the middle, right? The Suns have some promising young talent, and I think that's the angle they have to focus on. Be patient and build for the future.
And the Lakers with possession here. After
missing
on that last three-pointer.
那在 NBA Live 18看起来是一个有竞争性的状况之下，看库辉会不会改变。很多东西都是有了竞争对手之后，会被迫去做一个改变。那你不改变就很简单，就被对手超越。因为说真的啊，那些什么动态的那个动作模拟，那个对 2K 来讲都不是很难的事情啊。对 EA 这么大的一间公司来说，那些动态技术对 EA 来说不是问题。哦，好险！
Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
The inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Nice, 好球。
I think that they felt the shots would eventually start dropping, and that's a dangerous gamble as they found out.
That shot, no good.
第一节结束11比7。
And Eric Bledsoe, off the charts athleticism, skills out the door. He talks about the thing he's focusing on most.
The main one is making the playoffs. No, we fall short every year.
一般性 Happiness 表示 2K 脸部刻画没有。
那在下一代的 NBA Live 8呢，看起来有些场景其实还蛮漂亮的。 所以我个人是蛮期待，干妈这一场比赛到底是弹了几颗球啦？你们是有养小鬼的，熏蛤蟆吧？10分里面有几分是他妈用弹的啊？我操，养小鬼嘞 ！Rocky P 有了。 娘嘞，篮筐有养小鬼的，熏蛤蟆像这种东西都是很不合理的。前10分里面有几分用弹的，熏蛤蟆有没有那么会弹啊？那篮筐是很软的，刚好投到那个点，而且他弹，一般来说啦，有打过篮球的人都知道，弹有好几种弹。 像这种 long rebound 是不可能弹的那么软，那从上面线那边投，干你老师欸，他妈弹那么软，那伤喊，真的伤喊，那还唔够一堆啊呢。哎呀，球应该要直接投。电脑又秒解。
He's got to compensate for that slender frame. So Knight attacks the interior with a high level of intensity and passion. Earns a trip to the stripe.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Rando comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Ingram in for Young. Chris, he's checked in for the Suns. And with Warren, he's efficient and still doing everything he can to improve his game, Doris, and add to his offensive skill set.
Well, I think Kevin,
Jordan Clarkson
has already made big jumps for him. Pretty much double the rate he takes them between his first and second seasons. And you like the work ethic he's shown while recovering from injury. You just hope he can stay healthy.
热火不玩，还会再玩啊！先玩个几场湖人队。
For the Lakers.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of three-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction.
玩个一场球，他妈弹了好几颗，而且我都没弹过了，干你老师哎！最好笑的是我，还不是我弹。犯规。 踢妹个脸哦！我管他踢妹脸做的怎样，主要还是游戏性啊。讲特别的。Jackson.
That gives them the lead. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the game to go. Doris, of course, you played point guard. You know all about that position. You know all about the game. We're seeing a renaissance, in fact, at that point guard position right now in the NBA. But just for the moment, if you will, talk about the mentality of playing point guard.
Well, I think the most important aspect of this is you are the caretaker of your team.
做一个球吧，哈哈哈。让周波跟那个老巴波合体，因为这两个拢足球队讲活强都活强。
Make everybody feel good. So if your power forward hasn't touched the ball in 6 or 7 trips and he's a main scorer, you find that the position forces you to take a broad perspective of the game.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Ingram passes to Clarkson. Trying his luck deep.
哎呀，素质应该是很低呀，不然他不应该进的。
Randall grabs the board.
Boy, clear breakdown on defense. They're fortunate that he didn't make them pay.
And Brewer kicks to Clarkson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
他会绑我外线。啊，卡死你！好好球。加把它罚进了16比16。Bledsoe.
Luol Deng is checked in for Randall. Young comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Baller in for Clarkson. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
全网。
Bledsoe dishes to Chandler with 3. Booker again. The miss by Booker.
还有几秒钟，快点！
Here's Ingram.
Ingram， 哎，Ingram他到底是素质是怎样啊？我铁到几点？空档87啊。
And so it's time. It's the 2K Sports halftime show.
Welcome back, everybody. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room.
数值里没有啊，刚刚看有数值啊。
That's it.
80几还可以投啊，81，然后中距离空档88，有那么高哦？那个网友可能是很喜欢英国人吧，就把他数调那么高。
Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Well, the defense dared him to shoot, and once he gained a little bit of confidence, he just kept.
防守没交代好。
哎 Jordan Clarkson is out there, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. The Suns leading. Left side Jackson got a piece of it. Ingram with the steal. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe.
我走这一边，结果他突然间加速冲过来，把我挡住，厉害呢，不够厉害，今天。
Shoots from the high post. That's tipped, but he stays with it. Passes it the ball.
已经有够久。
And another shot.
That's an example of the high defensive IQ of Tyson Chandler. Takes away the angle and affects the shot. You know, I'm amazed Tyson Chandler still provides great rim protection. He still has that incredible length with that standing reach, can bother shots just by going straight up. And as a veteran, he knows exactly what he can and can't get away with.
Lopez, 有了。我是下载怎么？等一下再给你们看啊，那比较准，我有点忘记他挡比较准。前网有那么强哦？呀给啊那样。好球 ，Randall。第三节啊，认真一点。
We go forwards. Guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, GA. Thank you. So it's Phoenix now after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Bledsoe. And he makes it on the way. Bledsoe's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Bye-bye.
And Chandler's certainly terrific defensively. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year in his career. Even if age has slowed him down a little bit, it doesn't negate just how great a defender he is.
I think, Kevin, that's because
等到早上结束之后，下午再玩一下七人队啊。这应该素质应该不会那么高啊。有时候 2K 如果说你的队上有一些素质能力很低的球员，甚至有一些球员他是连外线跟内线都没法打那种，这种打起来真的很痛苦。因为你要投也不是，不投也不是，就会卡在那边。因为知道他素质太低，不给他投是应该的。可是他是有空档，要不要投呢？两难呢。
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chandler's got his third rebound on the night.
这也是为什么买 Team 这种卡牌能够卖那么好的原因，因为差一个数值就差很多了。不要谈。
And the Suns lead by 2. The Lakers shooting 41% for the game. Young against Barbosa. Young inside.
Young. 哎呀！
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50.
完全晃开啦。
Knight picks to Barbosa. Chandler with a screen for Chris. And that's a foul.
7秒钟的时候他去下手。打。
And for the Suns,
对啊，那是 Lonzo Ball.
Dudley's checked in for Chris, and Warren subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker, right side. From the corner. Misses off the right eye.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Offensive rebound. Nance. That's tipped. The kick out to Dang. Here's Ball.
哦，来一个3分吧！哎呀。
Los Angeles with another miss.
唉。他现在今年是自由球员啊，不知道会去哪一队。Swaggy P.
On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Jared Dudley out there with T.J. Warren, and there's Jackson, and it's Chandler, and it's Bledsoe in at the point. Here's
好球 Carson， 我只能戳人家屁股。
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free.
看他是不是回场？
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
哦，只剩10秒就不要犯了。喜欢 GP。到这里。好球！他刚刚是用反手去防。
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Clarkson kicks to Lopez.
好球 ，Lopez 反手防守，有没有听过？我有一次好像在2K17里面使出了一招超强的招，就是背手盖火锅，背手啊。
Jackson kicks to Chandler. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
This is one of the more prolific
Lopez 还蛮好用的啊。
Chandler with the size and instincts to keep getting
超好用的。
Chris, he's checked in for Phoenix. Clarkson with the ball. Dang a screen on Bledsoe. Lopez a screen.
Swaggy P 来一个吧。哦，好球 ，Lopez。Lopez 人里人外啊，算是还蛮好用，在游戏当中蛮好用。哦 ，Come on， 就被吃了。
Oh, you have to love the spirit, the competition. In fact, it's so close right now. It's hard to say who has the advantage.
Lopez 3分球，好球，3分。
Lopez has got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, not only is he giving them points, he's been extremely accurate.
张以文表示 ，Lopez
这写的三小啦。
He feeds it to Jackson from 10 feet out, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. The Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Bledsoe against Clarkson. He kicks to Lopez. He dishes it to Dang. Lopez a screen. Shoots a 3.
再来一个，哇，好球！连续2颗3分球。神威啊！ 反趴啦，看，好险啊 ！Lopez 再来一个，哎，可惜没人守啦，哎呦！
Outside Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Clarkson. Another shot.
好球 ，Clarkson。 巴特勒去灰狼队哦，当然对灰狼队来说是个好事情。那目前的话，灰狼队的阵容的话，要在西区里面闯进季后赛，还是有点难度的。不过是有机会的。
Lopez a screen. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. Fades away. That one no good.
这是太北了。
Call time here. They're down by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth.
没有啦 ，Lopez 到湖人队，湖人一哥应该还是 Lopez。没有意外的话啦。 Lopez 到湖人，湖人一哥变成了 Lopez。你不要讲爆呢，你啊，你不要塞了。没有意外的话，应该是 Lopez。他篮网拉塞一哥就是那个叉，拉塞一哥。没有，他能力值看起来还可以啊，只不过不知道为什么他投篮特别逼机啊，对。
And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good.
Both
at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
可以啊，我这是 PS4 版的啊。
And the Suns call time here. They're losing by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And key to know who to foul. That's important.
Here's Bledsoe.
张以文表示，难道说真的比罗
撞人
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Bledsoe for 3. A putback, and they will call over the back on the play.
哎呀，升3分哦！
No choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
This is not typically your go-to scorer.
下载阵容的啊，等一下给你们看一下我怎么用的。哎，麦挠啊，搞到乱搞，搞到剩3分而已。
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Near the three-point
我要试试的歪耶。
That's short off the rim. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
等这个结束吧。
Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one.
现在结束了。
Gives them a 4-point cushion.
干，不然看我的戏。
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin,
Thanks very much.
The 2K Sports.
靠着 Brook Lopez 的连续2颗3分球，把比数拉开了，好险。
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan player of the game, Brook Lopez. Saw a chance to put the game away in the fourth.
仿佛在篮网队的 replay 又再演了一次。
His accuracy.
哇，20分。
Wow, I was blown away by how consistent he was throughout this game. There's a part of you.
我要抖啊！其他人铁成这样，只能他站出来。
It's going to be another one that goes in, and then you realize, you know what? It's just
神准啊！
Well, I saw the look in his eye, Ernie. The look was, I don't care what the rest of you do. I'm not letting us down. Move, give me the ball. I'm gonna deliver. I got a great attitude.
啊，洛佩斯到湖人队之后，看之后湖人队会不会继续补强阵容？因为至少我5号球员这一块已经先补齐了，先把它拼起来了。好，看一下要怎么用啊，示范给你们看一下。我跟你们说要找哪一个档去下载就好了。下午再玩7-6 4800哦，4800块哦，好像还是不能买卡片哦，要5000多才能买卡片。PC 可以用模组啊，这个是一个好处啊，但是球员档名单的话，不知道有没有人在做。比如说以快速比赛为例的话，因为快速比赛可以下载球员档嘛。应该还是 Randall 做首发。还有一个我不晓得 PC 有没有啊，至少 PS4 是在这里，在 2K18 Off Season Drafts Threads 就是这个 XCSVCLUTCHOZ 这个人做的。那我不晓得他里面的数值有没有做更动，就是其他球员的数值，除了新秀以外的其他球员数值，我不知道他有没有变到啊。但至少里面的新秀都是他自己做出来。然后我们去看那个湖人队，它里面就是有 ball 了，你看 ball 在里面，然后76人队，76人队。而且他在篮网队，他自动把林书豪摆在替补里面，哈哈，好好笑、哦。这比较可能还可能。那叫76人队。一般来说，我也是认为说林书豪有可能会到替补 ，Boss 在里面呢，然后 另外一个谁啊 ？Henderson、Ben Simmons、Starrick、Joel Embiid。好，就是下载那个档案就好了。PC 很少人在做，因为 PC 没有人在玩，而且 PC 没有人要玩什么。买 Team 都是买 Team 的 PC 版是到怎样的状况，你知道吗？卡片都是用修改的，改过靠北。好，下午再继续啊，拜拜。可是我不晓得 PC 有没有这个档案哦。一般来说 PC 很少人在玩的话，就不会有人做这个，所以自求多福啦哈，找看看没有就GG了，拜拜。